I'm telling you the truth. When I step into the booth, it's vibes.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Chinese Taipei taking on New York. Starting on the mound in this one, James Paxton. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Hey!
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Inside, ball 1.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. Around first and hustling for second. The relay, and that's a double. 1 out, runner at second. Here's Betts. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Ball, that's it.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. Close, but called a ball. 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And here's the slugger who starts at DH, Cal Raleigh. Swings through that.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ball, that's inside.
Marte, the lead runner out at second. Betts at first, 1 gone. Hard liner, and this one looks like trouble. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. Here comes the runner. Relay throw home, in there safely. They lead by 2. Bryce Harper to the plate. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. And it's second. Check swing, and he went 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Really good take. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Yelich at the dish.
Ball. That's in. Ball 2.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Carrying well. And it bangs off the wall. Run comes in from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
On the ground. Slings to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting ready to go for the last half of the inning. Our starter in this one, Christopher Sanchez. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Fought off foul. And Forbes strikes out. Next to hit, Chipper Jones. Jones getting the start at third, batting second in today's lineup, and his on-base percentage this season is over 400. Smoke to the left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Bryce Harper stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That's whipped, and this one could be extra bases.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you can turn the ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. He elevates that a little bit.
This one in the air center field. Trout should have this one. And makes the grab. Both brothers tagging. The relay to third, and he's safe as the run scores from third. Here's the left fielder. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Base hit! In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one. So a runner at second, 2-0. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. That's towards center. Trout moving under this one. And that is the third out of the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Ball, that's outside.
Out to short. Witt. On to first. And quickly one away in the second. Here's Alex Bregman. Hey! Missing inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop to first. And he gets him. Nicely done. Back to the top of the order. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Runner on the goal. And that's a stolen base, not even close. The 1-0. Swings and chases a low one there.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes Witt around third. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Mookie to hit. And there's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Pitch
inside,
misses,
ball 1.
and now it's even 1-1. That one fouled hard the other way. He goes down looking. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's Bobby Witt Jr. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, bro, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious where adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And there's a hit. And the tying run is on base.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that
to second, but he beats the throw. Save. Save down Rafaela. Digs in now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. This one in the air, center field. Trap under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Schwarber swings through it for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Ground ball right side, could be two. Witt for one. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential time. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Cal Raleigh. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
Nope. That's inside. Hey, two.
Paxton deals. And that's
nope.
off
Inside,
the
ball
inside
two.
edge. Now 2-2. Now one miss. There's a line drive to left field. Takes it tumbling, hangs on. Here's Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010.
Ball, that's outside.
Gets to it with a slide. Go to the pitcher. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Yelly stepping into the box now. That's a base hit. And that means Mike Trout will have a chance to hit. Here's Mike Trout. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. Hammered down the right side for foul. Man on second, 2 down. And that's downstairs. Ball one. Good eye right there.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count.
And he got him. Bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Chipper Jones.
Hey! Ball, that's out.
And that one fouled off. To third. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. In the dirt.
Got it.
Great pick. Got him. What a play. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Hey!
Just missed.
Nope, upstairs.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Here is Aaron Judge.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Out of here. A solo shot. And we're level. It's 3-3. Now here is number 99. Swing and a miss. calls that one foul. The 0-2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Trout moving under it. And the inning is over. Start of the fourth. Stepping in, Will Smith. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela gets under it. And a quick out, number one. Now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. This to third. And it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he'll reach second with one away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Man at second. In the air to left center. Rafael on his way over. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Here's Ketel Marte. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't,
ball, that's out.
That one outside, and it's 3-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. And he walked him. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. A strikeout and a walk.
0-1.
2 on, 2 outs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count. With runners on, look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ball, that's in.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate. This guy could do some real damage.
Payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Cal Raleigh. And that one fouled off.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Struck him out. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Leading off, Cal Raleigh.
Nope. Ball 1. That's ball 2.
Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
High fly ball out to center field. Trap under it. And there's one away. Bobby Witt Jr. at the dish now. He committed to play for the University of Oklahoma, where his dad went before the Royals changed his mind.
He would have been the #1 overall pick in most drafts. As a high schooler, he won a gold medal with Team USA and was named the 2019 Gatorade National Baseball Player of the Year.
Lau at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a ground ball. Witt over to first. Lau out on the play. We go to the top of the 5th, so Harper stands in.
Nope. Outside.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that
Nope, that's
misses.
off the plate. Ball 2.
And it's 2-1. Next offering
that
is
ball went
outside.
out.
He's just missing with some pitches that, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here comes Christian Yelich. There's the strike.
That's a ball.
That pitch down.
Misses
Ball
inside. Ball 2. Inside, just missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play there, dude.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Trout. Here's Kenley Jansen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 1-0.
That's out.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Pitch misses
that's off the
there.
plate.
Ball 3. And that one flips the corner. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. He'll touch them all. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
The hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Chop to the left side. Jones on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. And now it's Alex Bregman, 1 for 2. That misses, and that is ball 1.
To a count you really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're at the top of the 5th. That one
outside,
just
that's the ball.
misses. That was pretty nasty. 3rd time through the order now. Digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late. That's off
Ball
the
1.
mark. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel
that's
very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That's in there. That is strike 2. Harper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Cedar Rafaela. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that's a base hit. And man aboard.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Starting after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation.
Nope.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one.
What do you got?
Swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Now 1-2. This one drilled. Right center field. That one heading for the fence. And gone. And we're starting over.
There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Judge now. First pitch swinging. Swings through that one for strike two. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. That's a little bit low. Fouls it off, still 1-2. All tied up, last half of inning number 5. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout. Now the left fielder. Fair ball. And that extends the inning. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Cal Raleigh.
Ball, that's out. Ball two.
That one misses. And that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Now snap throw to first. And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. Top 6. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. New arm out of the bullpen, Camilo Doval. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Inside at 100, and that's ball 1. Fly ball down the line, and a foul ball.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Popped up. Loud has a beat on it. And there's one down. Tied at 6. Here's Mookie Betts now. A couple of walks and a strikeout.
Aye! Ball 1.
Just
That's
off the
in. Ball
inside
2.
edge. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away. Next is the designated hitter, Cal Raleigh. And that's in for a strike.
Nope.
Foul
triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Inside.
Check swing, went around, and that's strike 2. Mookie on the move. Pitch misses inside.
3.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Bring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Pinch hitter coming on. Pete Alonso looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Pete Alonso in the box now. Takes strike 1.
So now it's all about protecto. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a good eye there.
That's a really good take.
That misses the zone. Full count now. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Big at-bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. 2 on, 2 outs. Out to short. And that will end the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Cal Raleigh.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me.
Oh, now this one blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. And now they're out front. It's 7. Takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Will in the box again. Takes a strike. And that is downstairs. And 1-1. There's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So, man aboard, Lau at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. And ball 1. Down. Got him. 1 down. 1 out, man at first. And now the center fielder. Saved down Rafaela. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Just missed. So now a pinch hitter, Willie Castro. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. To the right side. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So back to the top of the order. Kyle Schwarber. Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Kyle Schwarber blasts one out the other way. It's their second home run of the inning. Right side. Marte. Throws to first in time. And now here is Harper. He's already homered in this game.
Inside, ball 1.
And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. This one's smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's Aaron Judge now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Judge comes up empty there. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two down, nobody on. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Got him swinging. Will Smith to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball, that's out.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Hey!
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Harper takes it himself. Now 2 out. Back to the top of the order now. Here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. Loud. Tosses to first, and that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Digging in. Number 99, the new pitcher in the game, Roki Sasaki.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Rowley in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike. Sasaki measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. A gigantic blast. His second homer of the night. And now Bobby Witt Jr. Catches the corner for a strike. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Foul ball. 2 runs across in the inning. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And that one fouled off. Stays alive. 0-2. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. Brandon Lowe bops one out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. Swing and a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. He'll throw it in, but he's in there easily. And Kyle Schwarber would come up.
An absolute tape measure shot last time out.
And first offering is fouled off. And it's second. Out towards right center field. Trout settles underneath it. That's out number 2. Now, Chipper Jones. That one fouled off. Castro. Stands at second with 2 gone. Swung and he popped it up. That is the inning. For the top of the 8th, here's the second baseman, number 4. Devin Williams into the game.
And the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Williams,
nope. Ball 1.
A very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against
ball
him.
inside.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Hey!
Late on that fastball. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. And Coleman looking to start something with 1 gone. And Coleman stands in now and watches strike 1. Chinese Taipei with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 8th. Good eye on that spot. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next is the designated hitter, Cal Raleigh. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Whoa, that's down.
That's in there. Just misses with that one. Got him looking for the strikeout. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, number 24. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And at first, here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Jorge Soler. A runner at first for him, nobody out. That one pushed foul. One away. One out man at first. Here's the left fielder. And that is out of play. 0-1 down. In the air to left center. Yelich drifts towards it. But misjudges this one. And it's down. Roll into third. And he's out easily. So man aboard. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. And there's the ball.
Ball one.
That misses off the outside edge. This one in the air, center field. Trout settles under this one. And that'll do it. All set to start the ninth in this one. Leading off, number 25.
I know.
Kids, we're going to have to pause here. It's time for dinner. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Juan Soto. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Late with the swing there. And that skips into dirt. On the ground, right side. Harper steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Now it's Christian Yelich. Pitches in there, and it's 0-1.
Ball.
That one to first. Harper takes it to the bag, and they're down to their last out. Down, base is empty. Now here is Mike Trout. Hard ground ball, base stop. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So up next, Will Smith. 1 for 4 with a double. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Oh, that's
ball
just out.
outside. No throw, safe at second.
Inside, ball two.
And
that's
another
ball three.
On the ground right side. And that's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman.
Inside, ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's 14-7. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Tap foul at the plate. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's low.
Line, and that's a base hit. Coming home. Cut off, throw to third. Not in time, he's safe. So digging in, Ketel Marte. To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself, back in. 14-7 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.